I was more and more startled, not just astounded, but I was startled by the similarities between what was happening, what was expected, what was prophesied in the 21st century BC. Its similarity to what is happening in the 21st century AD, which is today. In the 21st century BC, for example, in Egypt, there were expectations of a son of a god. There were expectations of messianic times. There were prophecies of doom and what would follow after them. And as you read more and more then in the Bible about the expectations expressed especially in the book of Daniel, and then followed in the same genre in the New Testament book of Revelation, things are about to happen. The apocalypse, the Armageddon, the war, the last war. And some of the things really made me feel like, a cold in my back through my spine. Because, for example, when Ezekiel talks about the final great battle of Gog and Magog, he calls it, and he lists all the nations that will eventually end up participating, sucked into this universal conflagration. The first nation he lists is Persia, today's Iran. I said, what? I said, that is the prophecy of Ezekiel, that in this great conflagration that in the New Testament is called Armageddon, the first nation involved in it would be today's Iran. Then you read in the New Testament the prophecies in the book of Revelation. And there's talk there about Babylon, and the famous 666 of the name of the beast. And all the interpreters say, well, yeah, Babylon is a code word, because they meant Rome, which was the evil empire at the time, but they're afraid of the Roman governors and this, they use a code word Babylon. But it's not so, because it clearly says Babylon by the Euphrates River. And there is a prophecy there that before Armageddon, which is really, as it's stated in the book of Revelation, it says it's the Hebrew for Har Megiddo, the Mount of Megiddo, which is in Israel, just near Mount Carmel. And it says, preceding Armageddon will be the breakup of Babylon into 3 parts. This is a prophecy of what's going to happen in Iraq. So when I was, coming across all these things, I really felt that, I feel that after the book is published, I'll have to hide. Because it also deals with the real origins of Islam, and the roots go back all the way to Babylon, the origin of the crescent symbol, and many other things. So this is the road that not just my books, but I have traveled from being a schoolboy, saying, excuse me, my teacher, why do you say giants, to writing the book titled The End of Days. And maybe the term The End of Days is more significant than just a book title. Thank you.